Superiority reigns in blue and white. It is time for the second part of our doubleheader. We are here for Smackdown. Joining alongside, as always, is Saurus. Saurus, welcome to Smackdown.
Hey.
Take a quick second to remind you guys you can follow us on... Well, hold on. We're going to do the thing here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I dislike you all. Welcome to Smackdown Live. We are here, reigning in superiority, live in Providence, Rhode Island. We have finally made our way to a place where people actually live, and it's good to be here. I want to remind you guys, as always, you can get with us a number of ways. You can follow us on Twitter at ECGTweets. Use the hashtag WeAreElite to keep the conversation going. Make sure that you guys subscribe to our official YouTube channel. Make sure you guys give us a follow on Twitch. And no matter what you do, make sure that you turn on notifications so you always know when ECG is streaming. Saurus, are you ready to kick off the show that you know nothing about?
Yeah.
I did a mystery book. Saurus doesn't know anything that's happening tonight except for this, obviously.
I know some things and some stuff.
You know this match. Also, if you were watching for WCW, you heard me make the joke that we were going to try to get my Spanish friend Nancy on to be our Spanish announce team due to our absurdly high amount of Spanish viewers. She has declined, so we will be without Nancy.
Bloody rude.
We are here in Providence, Rhode Island for the show of shows. And now let's talk, Saurus. Last week, unquestionably, undisputedly, SmackDown Live put on the main event of main events, yet to be topped by any match we have ever done. Tonight, two of those men are going to go head-to-head, Dean Ambrose and Triple H, the two unsuccessful parties.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
Should be a really good match. They put on a good match when there was three of them in there, so it should be even better when there's just the two of them to go at it. You can continue.
I'm waiting for excellence, excuse you.
Yeah, I saved that for the other show.
See, unlike you, I don't speak when excellence is making its way down to the ring. A man who I have been talking with for the past couple of days, furious about the results of that main event. He feels like he should have won the match. He was the one who nailed the move that resulted in the victory going to AJ Styles. He believes that at SummerSlam, it should be both of these men challenging AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And Triple H has a bone to pick with Dean Ambrose here tonight. What, you cat got your tongue there, big boy?
Sorry, he told me not to speak when...
Well, I'm glad at least you've learned to listen. It was a struggle to get you to listen before, so at least now you're... at least now you're tame. We'll see how long that lasts. As Triple H is here on SmackDown Live, the show of shows, which last week topped out an 8 rating, which has yet to be beaten. WCW did not beat it this week. I think the only chance that SmackDown has of being beaten is if SmackDown beats itself. Which, with tonight's main event, that might just happen. But more on that later. Take a look at Triple H here, Saurus. Doesn't he look fantastic tonight?
He always looks good.
I know what I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose and Triple H. Set to go 1-on-1 after what was last week an unbelievable main event. Oh, right to the elbow. What in the hell was that?
An audible sigh.
Why?
Because I was shifting position.
Oh. Cyrus, maybe you need to unzip that dragon onesie a bit.
No.
But it's all the way up to your throat. You're going to suffocate.
No, I'm not. It's all good.
Hey now! Triple H with a chair! And a DDT!
Why is this? Where did the chair go?
Did I mention this is no DQ?
No. I still want to know where the chair went.
It went back to its home planet. Pay attention to the match. Dean Ambrose with a high knee there, and a second one. And look at that clothesline. How can you not be impressed by that?
Yeah.
As now he's going to get sent across. Comes back, and look at Dean. Snapping neck breaker. Ooh. Oh. Right to the eyes. Cyrus, do you have a prediction here for us?
Triple H.
Really?
Yeah.
Why so?
It's Triple H.
What the hell does that mean? You just said nothing.
It's what I do.
Well, yes. I don't know what I was expecting. My apologies. Triple H does have the upper hand right now. I do have to give you that. I did not expect Triple H to be so successful on the outside of the ring.
Ooh, spine buster there.
Triple H throwing Dean Ambrose across the outside of the floor. But now it's Dean. That's pretty brutal. We've been looking at Dean's brutality lately. Dean has gotten pretty intense lately, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this more aggressive side of him has been allowed to run free.
Well,
since
a couple of weeks ago, it feels like a couple of years ago. A couple of weeks ago, Russian leg sweep into the barricade. A couple of weeks ago, he told the fans that he was done with them, that he had completely given up, that he had no interest in talking to them. Now, he's become more aggressive since then. He's been violent. He's been angry. I'm not so sure that this isn't an improvement for him.
It's working though, isn't it?
So far. Well, Triple H might argue that, but...
Well, true, but, you know.
The crowd firmly in the corner of Triple H here. I'm constantly surprised by the allegiance of our audience here, Cyrus. They're always changing.
Well, that's the beauty of being a wrestling fan. You choose who you want to follow.
Well, I'm not so sure I really care about what these people want. And Triple H gets it! I wasn't even looking! Wow! I'm not gonna lie, I was 100% distracted, and I guess Triple H got a win! Wow, I'm phoning it in today. What happened?
Spine buster.
Was it just
right there?
Wow! Okay! Well, Triple H, as he Oh, he bullies Mr. Yamamoto there. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to phone it in today. I'm very occupied. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and Triple H has won, so yeah. I promise I'm not trying to phone it in. I've been doing research for something pretty important, and it keeps distracting me, but I'm done with it now. I put my phone down, put it away, so it is now time for me to get super serious. What do you think this is about, Cyrus?
I don't know.
Oh my God, I love how useless you are. It's my favorite part of doing this.
I don't have the charisma.
And take a look at this, Cyrus. A man who is better than perfect has made his way out here. Curtis Axel, we haven't seen him since, he was set to take on Cesaro a few weeks ago, and it was interrupted when Kevin Owens went after Cesaro. We haven't seen Curtis Axel since then.
He's obviously been winning
Kevin
matches
Owens,
or something.
you might want to listen to what I have to say. I've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you if you're willing to come join me in this ring. Be careful back there. Don't hurt yourself rushing out. But don't take your time either. Well, as we mentioned a few weeks ago, Kevin Owens, as he phases through my stage, Kevin Owens inadvertently aided Curtis Axel when he attacked Cesaro and took Cesaro out of the match that he was set to have. And there's a very pleased-looking Curtis Axel. Cyrus, I have no idea what this is about.
You don't know, I don't know.
Well, yeah. That's what I was at. Never mind. Kevin Owens has made his way down to the ring. Curtis Axel says he has an offer for him. I can only imagine what this is about. Owens doesn't look pleased here. I'm almost afraid to ask what this is all about. I wouldn't think you and I would have any business, but I know you wouldn't call me out here for no reason. So hit me with it. Sergeant Punk says hi. Hello, Sergeant Punk. If I could be candid, I don't really like you, but I respect what you can do in this ring. You know how to fight, how to brawl, how to talk, basically how to do it all. You have a great understanding of what goes on in this ring. If we were to work together, we could excel much faster than either of us trying on our own. You know, I knew there was something I liked about you. I knew deep down inside you were a son of a bitch because you wanted success as much as I did. I'd be happy to team with a guy like that. I don't blame you for not trusting me completely. Hell, if you did, you'd be a fool. But in time, you'll come to realize that not only can you trust me, you can bet your ass we're going to run through every single superstar in our quest to the top. Let it be known that we're putting the tag team division on notice. We're coming for the tag team championships. And together, nothing can stop us. That is assuming we can actually work together. Don't screw this up for us.
Really?
Cyrus, did we just see Kevin Owens take Curtis Axel under his wing?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, my show's unpredictable as fuck, yo. You might not understand what I'm doing with that, but trust me when I say that I have a plan. Do you trust me, Saurus?
Okay.
Do you, though?
Yeah.
Let's just say that it's not just a tag team.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Smackdown Live. I've had a conversation with someone backstage who I view as a very trusted source. You're not going to believe this. It turns out that was all actually set up by Curtis Axel because he admires Kevin Owens so much that he wanted to work under Kevin Owens. And I got a chance to talk to the guy who talked to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has named the group the Cult of Owens.
Right.
So it looks like Kevin Owens is putting together a following of sorts. People who want to work under Kevin Owens. Almost a group, if you will. That's fascinating. Okay. I don't know what I make of this, but if Kevin Owens is recruiting people, I don't know what to say. If Kevin Owens is putting together a group, that could be terrible for everyone else on SmackDown. I love it. But anyway, to the match at hand, Saurus. It looks like Jack Swagger and Sami Zayn are set for one-on-one.
That should be good.
What are your thoughts? If you have any, that is. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Saurus, do you listen to Green Day?
No.
Of course you wouldn't. Because you are having some serious brain stew right about now. You know what, Saurus? What did I do to deserve you as my partner? I ask this every week because I can't figure out what exactly I did in a past life or a present life, if I stole from a child or abused an animal, but I don't feel like I did any of those things. I feel like I'm a good enough guy that I don't deserve to have you out here pulling me down, sitting there in a dragon onesie, eating a sandwich. Where did you even get that? Where did you get that sandwich?
Catering.
Jim, I told you last week to stop giving him sandwiches, Jim. What is going on here? What kind of sandwich is that? There's some ham in there. It looks like some other kind of darker meat.
Ham and turkey.
Ham and turkey. That's a big-ass sandwich. Where did you...
Yeah.
I'm going to have to fire our caterer. He doesn't listen to me.
Leave Jim alone.
You know what, though? He hasn't... Sami Zayn up top. Now, I bet you're probably wondering why I put this match together here tonight.
Go on then, you'll tell me anyway.
I was planning on hosting an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to see what our audience wanted. What our audience wanted in a champion. Because I want to know exactly not who to put in a match. Tonight, these two men are out here to compete because I believe personally that either of these men are capable of being a champion. And I want to see what our audience thinks so I know whether or not I'm right or wrong. Because if our audience gets behind these guys, they're probably not right to be championship material.
So if the fans don't like these guys, then...
They're clearly doing something right. Because these fans, these SmackDown fans, all they think about is underdogs and superheroes and pipe dreams and fairy tales like that. What was that?
A botched moonsault.
That move was the epitome of what our audience here on SmackDown is like. Look at Jack Swagger, though. See, our audience is behind Sami Zayn, so I'm starting to think maybe Sami Zayn isn't right for this show. Now Swagger coming back hard. High knee. Oh, and a kick to the knee again.
Interesting counter.
Cyrus, let's take a quick second to talk about this cult of Owens that formed up here tonight. What do you think of Curtis Axel siding with Kevin Owens? We got a cover. 1, Yamamoto right there to make sure it's good. And 2.
I think it's a classic case of someone who's not really doing very well grabbing onto the coattails of someone who is doing well.
I couldn't disagree with you more. Blue Thunder Bomb, cover, 1, 2, and a kick out by Swagger. I couldn't disagree with you more, Cyrus. I think what happened here is that a talent like Curtis Axel, which has been underappreciated for so long, wants to get his opportunity to be appreciated, so he went to a man who he knew would appreciate him, and now the two of them are working in tandem, trying to earn what they deserve together. As a Koji clutch is applied here by Sami Zayn. And Jack Swagger taps out.
So does that mean Swagger's good as could be a champion?
No, Cyrus.
I'm confused by your system.
You want to know what I was really doing out here? Do you want to know what I was really doing out here? I'm going to tell you straight, Cyrus. I'm not a good liar. Okay? I'm not. My lies are bad because I have it in me to be honest at all times. What I was doing out here is thinning the herd, Cyrus. There's a lot of people on my roster who don't deserve to be here. And every week going forward, we are going to be doing what I call a canonization. Every single member of my roster is going to have to prove that it deserves to be here if it wants to stay here. Otherwise, I will be firing the week. Right now, that didn't look good for Jack Swagger. Sami Zayn, on the other hand, may yet have something to prove here. May yet have something to be doing here, Cyrus. Does that make more sense for your tiny brain?
Yeah.
Good God.
So you're just going to start firing people?
I'm going to start putting people to the task. I was actually hoping that Jack Swagger would win that. I'm trying to set something up for him.
Well, he did do very well.
Every time you and I try to set something up, the computer's like, hold my beer, I want to do something too. And then it just goes off and does whatever it wants.
Like wizardry.
Okay. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen, Providence, Rhode Island. We're having a bit of technical difficulty, it would appear. I can hear fighting that I can't see. Oh, wait a minute! We're backstage! And that is Sheamus going after Zack Ryder! Well, good! Sheamus and Zack Ryder are brawling backstage, and I gotta believe this is Sheamus trying to prove something to me. Your thoughts, Cyrus?
I just feel somewhat sorry for Zack.
For the past couple of weeks, I have been showing everyone, ladies and gentlemen, why I hate Zack Ryder. I've been punishing him. I've been beating him down. I've had Brock Lesnar do it. Sheamus disappointed me, but he redeemed himself slightly. And I gotta believe this is Sheamus trying to continue to redeem himself. And I like it. I like the initiative by Sheamus here. I like the idea of going out and forcing yourself on an opponent's will. Just absolutely saying, no, you do not get a choice. You are going to be beaten mercilessly. If the owner wants us punished, if the chairman wants us punished, so be it. You are punished.
Oh, into the corner, those metal.
Ooh.
Ooh, into the wall.
I'm not sure where these two are headed, but I don't like it. Oh, rolls out of the way. There's a lot of random stuff backstage. And look at Sheamus throwing Ryder into the door. I love this aggressive side of Sheamus. Going after what he wants. I love it. Through the doorway. And Zack Ryder with a trash can. Oh! Off the head of Sheamus. I can only imagine what prompted Sheamus to do this, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Probably you wanting to kill Zack Ryder.
Perhaps, but I didn't tell Sheamus to do this. I told nobody to go after Zack Ryder tonight. In fact, I didn't even think Zack Ryder was here. I didn't book him in anything for a reason. But Sheamus must have saw him backstage walking around and went after him, and I gotta say, I really, really like it. Oh, into the equipment containers. Oh! Sheamus is stumbling around. And back out into the hallway goes Sheamus. And again, off more equipment.
This hasn't gone well for Sheamus.
Not at all. But the fact that Zack Ryder is being assaulted is the part that I like. Look out. Oh! Manny 517 says, WCW, WCW. You know what I say, Manny? 517? Shut up, you stupid idiot. You know what happens, Manny, when you come onto our stream and cheer for the wrong show? You just made the list. Into the Walker super kick by Zack Ryder. Puts Sheamus on the ground. Wow.
Puts him out.
I have so many mixed emotions right now. Yeah, what'd you think of that, Cyrus, huh? Backstage brawls and shit happening on Smackdown.
Shut up.
I'm actually really glad that Zack Ryder came on top of that, because I have a storyline, but it involves Zack Ryder needing to be successful on occasion.
Which he does sometimes.
Yeah, every once in a while, you know. So I'm happy that he came out on top of that. I needed that to happen to further the story, which will culminate at SummerSlam. I want I want viewers to just randomly pop in while I'm in the middle of just berating the shit out of you that have no idea what's going on, that don't know what's happening.
Brilliant.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Providence, Rhode Island. I think the box froze. Good time for that. Where's the music? Hold on. Gotta get the... Hold on. I'm going to read the promo off my TV. It astounds me that the WWE Universe can always blanket me with a warm welcome. I'm fixing it. I promise everybody I'm fixing it. All I feel backstage is a cold shoulder of every superstar and authority figure around. I understand the competitive nature of every individual, but enough is enough, so I hope everyone is listening, because it's high time I speak my mind. What are you talking about, AJ? I love you.
There we go.
All right, we're back. Here we go. The state of WWE is equivalent to a pair of underwear you've worn for 4 days straight. You can turn it inside out and wear it backwards all you want. It still stinks. Things need to change around here, and they'll only change when someone makes them change. That someone is me. Thank you for telling me about that, Manny. I appreciate it. I didn't change it to say Smackdown. It still says WCW. The WWE Universe deserves more than just the same old garbage on their screens. And when I say garbage, some of the guys in the back may even take that as a compliment. I could go on forever, but you get the point. The WWE Universe wants to see me compete, and now I'm demanding it. It's no secret I'm the best superstar in the WWE. In fact, it's quite evident, and that's why I know I deserve the headline in the main event at the next pay-per-view. Swerve, Triple H, and Stephanie can hide in their little outfits in the back, but it's not going to stop me from getting what I've earned. Listen to that crowd. The time for talking is done. I've said my piece, and now it's time for war. Well, AJ, I was on your side about this. I supported you. Why are you calling me out? I agree with you. Wow, that got really loud.
Well,
I don't know why AJ called me out. I agree with him. I'm on his side.
maybe felt like it.
Yes. Probably should have done that off camera. But so be it.
Nobody saw anything.
Close your eyes, universe. I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Up next, a sure-to-be brawl. Welcome back to Smackdown Live. Here comes the man we have been waiting to see for quite some time. It's the reign of our superstar Edge.
Yay.
Hey, wait a minute. Curtis Axel, looking like a rapist. Curtis Axel with a baseball bat. Clubs Edge in the back. Edge was supposed to wrestle Kevin Owens tonight. And we saw earlier the formation of the Cult of Owens with him and Curtis Axel. My God! My God! Curtis Axel not wasting any time. Whoop. Crap. Ignore this for a second, sorry. Curtis Axel! And Edge now! This is incredible, Sars. Curtis Axel wasted no time at all getting involved in this.
Luckily, Edge is managing to fight back, so.
Take a look at this, Sars. I did something good. I got a screenshot of it. And Curtis Axel is putting Edge out of business. Well, it looks like we're already paying dividends for Kevin Owens. And now it's time.
Jesus.
For the main event, and Curtis Axel's music is still playing.
That's a hell of a six-man battle,
Isn't it though?
I mean, apart from Enzo.
Hey, don't you dare.
No, just like, if they were to book that normally, like, he'd seem a bit out of place.
They really need to turn off Curtis Axel's music.
Never.
Okay, there it goes. It's main event time, and saw us last week. Our main event set the bar for main events everywhere. Tonight, I'm going to do it again because AJ Styles wants a match. He wants to call me out and say that I don't want to give him an opportunity. Well, Mr. Styles, I was your biggest supporter. I was your biggest fan. The match you put on with Dean Ambrose at Money in the Bank was an all-time classic. The main event you took part in last week was an all-time classic. But if you want to spit in my face, I will spit in yours. I have gathered 6 of the toughest men on the Smackdown roster, and tonight they will square off. One of these men, only one of these men, will become your new #1 contender. And that man will face you at SummerSlam for the championship. What say you, AJ Styles? What say you indeed? What say you, Saurus?
No, it makes sense. I mean, the stipulation you had on it last week was a bit weird anyway, so I like this.
Saurus, maybe because you don't understand what I'm doing, you think things are weird. That doesn't make it so.
I don't care, I'll go sandwich.
And coming up next, a man who has been highly competitive, Cesaro. Remember that fatal 4-way we had a few weeks ago?
Oh yeah. I wonder what music he listens to on those headphones.
You want to know what he's listening to?
What?
He's listening to me. Talk about how good I am. He knows. Oh, he knows. Cesaro knows I drafted him top on because he knows that I think he's a top talent, which is why I put him in this match.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide snow, and can't teach that. Bada boom, real and shy in a room. How you doing?
How you doing indeed, as Enzo Amore with an opportunity of a lifetime here tonight, Saurus.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have expected him to be up this high.
Enzo is tough. He takes the beating and he keeps on coming back for more. And I respect that. Besides, if he loses, we'll know. And then we can talk about it then.
Okay.
Shut up.
Oh shit.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Manny517 asks us who our favorites are going into this match. Cyrus, I'll let you go first.
Who else we got left? My favourite would be Finn Balor.
You know who my favorite is, Cyrus?
Brock Lesnar.
Smackdown, because tonight we are all winners. Look at the face of the Viper make his way down to the ring. This man has been begging me to get him on the show. He's ready to make his debut, and look what I've done tonight. Randy Orton is here. And it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
One more. Do you want to maybe rethink your favorite prediction?
Well, no. If I was to predict a winner, I'd go with Brock Lesnar. Those are two of my favourites.
Wow, if your rhetoric skills were any worse, you could work for the U.S. government. Ladies and gentlemen, the beast incarnate. Here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar. Stand back, because this man will not stop until you are dead. When you look at this six-man battle royal, the men who I have established in this match, how could you look at this and think anything but SmackDown's roster is superior? All five of these men stood and watched as Brock Lesnar got in the ring. That is powerful. None of them stayed in the ring while Lesnar made his way down here. If that isn't power, Cyrus, I don't know what is. This man commands a level of respect that you do not understand and you never will. Here we go. Are you ready, Cyrus?
Yeah.
You sound thrilled.
That's some interesting initial combats to begin this.
Del Rio and Lesnar, Orton and Cesaro, Enzo and Balor. The only way to be eliminated from this match is to be thrown over the top rope and have both feet hit the floor. Do you want to break kayfabe for a second and talk about the upcoming Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I can do.
What are your thoughts? Do you feel like they're stacking it too heavy?
There is a little bit. I mean,
Undertaker, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, John Cena. No, John Cena's not in it. I lied.
Yeah, he's not.
You know what? You know who is the surprising, like the biggest fight feel beyond Braun Strowman? Like, I think they've handled Braun Strowman real well, but do you know who I think the second best handling in recent months has been?
Who?
Baron Corbin is legit as fuck right now.
Yes. Yeah. Until Taker was put in,
Taker's not winning it. He's not winning it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. There's no reason for him to win it. There's nothing to gain from it.
One last.
The only way that that's going to happen is if John Cena wins the title on the Rumble, which I'll just, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, John Cena, what a piece of shit, I'm so sick of him. But if they have John Cena overgo AJ Styles just to have a match with The Undertaker for the title, it doesn't need the title. It doesn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, you can do AJ Styles versus whoever you want with the title still on AJ Styles. It doesn't need it.
Yeah. Mind you, AJ Taker would
If
be
anything,
just as
what
good.
I'm doing is... you know what? I don't know, actually, now that I say it. I don't know. But they've already talked about Undertaker facing a Raw Superstar at WrestleMania anyway. So he's just not winning it. He's going to get eliminated by Brock Lesnar. If I had to put money on it, he's going to get eliminated by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, or...
Hang on, I'm going to turn the show down because it's kind of loud, the actual match.
It's a possibility it will be... Taker will be eliminated by Strowman.
I don't think so. It could be, but I don't think so. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think so. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. I just wanted to get your initial thoughts on the upcoming Rumble. Del Rio's working down Brock Lesnar here. Well, but yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. We'll get back to that bit after.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. I just wanted your initial thoughts, is all.
Because I do have a lot of thoughts on it, so yeah.
Enzo working on Finn Balor, and Enzo Amore eliminated Finn Balor!
I did not see that one.
Enzo Amore has eliminated Finn Balor! Wow!
I'm going to call that an upset.
AJ versus Finn Balor was kind of the match I was hoping for.
Now that would have been awesome.
Reverse DDT by Enzo, who now has quite the advantage of taking out one of the more impressive competitors. You've got Lesnar working on Alberto Del Rio. Randy Orton now working on Enzo. Cesaro looking on. Oh, counter. Enzo's going to stay alive for now. Oh, uppercut. Oh.
Uppercut to the small of the back by the looks of that.
Oh, clothesline.
Suplex there for Del Rio.
Oh, I gotta get the suplex counter. Hold on, everybody.
One.
That's two. That's two. No, because there was one before that. That's two.
Yeah.
That's three. And that's four. Right?
Cesaro's been busted open. Interesting.
Hold on. It's fighting me. So what are we up to? 4? Keep count of that for me real quick.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Enzo and Orton working over Cesaro. Oh no.
That's
Never mind.
That's a unique tandem.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to open this to work on it. To get it to be right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here comes. Oh, no. I thought I was going to be number 5, but a reversal saw the end of that.
Hey, whatever's got to happen, right? Now look at Cesaro working on Orton. Alberto Del Rio working on Lesnar. I swear to God, if I go through the process to get this thing on the screen and he gets eliminated. All right,
Nope.
We are up to 4. Whoops, I just tried to open Star Wars. I don't need that. A nice suplex by Enzo on Orton there. Oh, double stomp by Cesaro. So far, still Finn Balor, the only man to be eliminated. Still the most shocking. And Cesaro's busted wide open. 5, Lesnar. Hit a 5th one. Oh my God, very European uppercut. So we are now up to 5. 6. Your job in this is to watch Brock Lesnar count suplexes.
Does this count as one? No, it's a...
Yes, that's a gut wrench. All right, 7.
Yeah, 7.
I can't update this graphic fast enough. And there goes Randy Orton. Was that Enzo Amore again?
No, it was Cesaro.
Okay. Holy
That
that would have been incredible. to 7. So we are down to Cesaro, Del Rio, Lesnar, and Enzo.
Enzo's taking on Lesnar now.
Wow. Over the top goes Lesnar. Lesnar, yeah, says no thanks to Enzo. Back body drop by Cesaro. Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Enzo Amore eliminates Brock Lesnar! What in the hell is going on here?
This is like the ladder match all over again.
What in the hell is happening here with Enzo Amore right now? He just ran up and poked Cesaro in the eyes. Well, the suplex counter will end at 7.
Lesnar is not going to be happy.
No, he is not. And, oh, God, I can only imagine where he is right now, what he's doing.
Enzo Amore making some enemies tonight.
That indeed. He's eliminated Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. Now, though, may find himself fall victim to Cesaro here. But a counter, and he stays alive. And Del Rio right into the full Nelson. Well, Manny 517 is going to be disappointed. His pick tonight was Brock Lesnar. Yours was Finn Balor, so...
Yeah.
Manny 517 says, I think I'm still recovering from my nap. I thought you said Enzo Amore eliminates Brock Lesnar. I indeed did say that. That is what happened. I don't know how. I don't know why. But Enzo Amore has eliminated Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar from this match.
Of all the matches that I'm
and
really
now
not
looking to get rid of Del Rio.
matches
Enzo
I'm not
Amore
interested to
is
see.
making me a believer.
If there's one match that I couldn't care less about, it's Enzo Amore versus AJ Styles. For the title.
Still working down Del Rio, and now Cesaro's going to help him. I feel like if I'm those two, I'm working to get Enzo out of this match right now. And there goes Del Rio. We're down to Cesaro and Enzo. And oh my God, no, Cesaro hung on. This is not right. This is not supposed to happen.
Like I said, it's TLC.
This is all the karma coming back on me for all those times I slandered on Zack Ryder.
Could be worse.
Why is the crowd chanting suplex? The crowd is chanting Suplex City at Enzo Amore. I think they know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Enzo has signed his own.
He's going to die soon. At some point in the future, Enzo Amore is going to die. Wait a minute, Enzo over the top. Cesaro, and Enzo stays alive.
And there's no Big Kaz to save him.
No, there's not. Not yet, anyway. Look at the blood on Cesaro's face.
And on Enzo's hands.
Enzo, that's from Cesaro's face.
Yeah.
Enzo now sent over the top by Cesaro. Cesaro looking to claim a #1 contendership here, and Enzo stays alive again. Jawbreaker. I cannot handle this at all if Enzo wins this match. Kick out, DDT.
See, Cesaro AJ? That could interest me. Enzo AJ.
Enzo Cesaro over the top. Working on Cesaro here. Could it be Enzo's night? Could it be Enzo's night? I feel bad for Sergeant Punk because he joined earlier not understanding the cult of Owens, and now he has to come in and see Enzo possibly becoming #1 contender, thinking I'm the stupidest booker in the entire world. Sent into the corner by Cesaro. And Cesaro's not going to waste any more time with this. Oh, and Enzo stays alive. But maybe not for long. As Cesaro continuing to try to eliminate Enzo here. Cesaro working on Enzo. Cesaro, he does it! Cesaro eliminates Enzo, which means Cesaro is going to face AJ Styles at SummerSlam.
Yay.
Take a look at this right here. What impact! I still can't get over the success that Enzo Amore had in this match. Enzo Amore eliminated Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar, and with the help of Cesaro, eliminated Alberto Del Rio. But all the same, Cesaro will go on to SummerSlam to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I am not gonna lie, that scared the shit out of me. That almost scared the shit out of me. I had a backup plan, but oh my god, I would not have known what to do with that.
I feel Enzo's gonna get eaten.
Manny says, Cesaro versus AJ? Yeah, that'll put butts in seats.
Yeah.
Alright, Sars, let's rate the show. I mean, Enzo Amore was good enough to get me to turn face by accident in that.
I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah, because it was quite short in comparison.
Yeah, considering your show was an hour and a half and mine was 57 minutes. So, yeah, I'll go 7.5. All right, which means I have beaten you 4 consecutive weeks. I think. I think.
Possible.
Fair enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the big boy battleground. It is time on Monday for Cyrus's Battleground. Now, Cyrus, why don't you go ahead and give us a real quick run-through of your card for Battleground to hype it up for everybody.
I would, but I've forgotten where I've put it. Oh, wrong buttons.
Let me turn on the technical difficulty unicorn music.
It's alright, I've got it. Alright, so, to open, we will have Paige versus Tamina for the women's title. We will have, I've got to make an adjustment here, the Heart Foundation. If I could spell. Versus the Ascension for the titles.
Right, there you can see the Ascension pictured. Very grumpy.
Yes. Grumpy looking people. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. Booker T versus Goldberg for the title. And main event, Shane McMahon versus Jimmy Uso.
You might need extra matches. I'm not sure how many, but we'll work on that later. Those are the big ones.
Those are the big ones. I can fill in others.
All right. Well, we thank you for tuning in to SmackDown and WCW if you tuned into both, guys. We will see you tomorrow at... What time are you thinking, Cyrus? I'm thinking a little bit earlier than usual.
Early would be better, as I will have to work on Tuesday. So
yeah, I'm thinking like around noon my time, which would be around like 4 or 5 your time.
Yeah.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow for Battleground. We thank you guys for tuning in. Manny517, Sergeant Punk. We hope to see you guys back for that tomorrow. Let us know in the comments which show you guys thought was better, WCW or SmackDown. We'll see you for Battleground. Have a good night. Happy holidays to those I didn't say it to already. And, yeah, anything else, Cyrus?
Nope.
All right. Well, we will see you later then, guys. Goodbye. So long. Adios and farewell.
Bye.